Yo, what's good, guys? I know I keep saying this, it's been a long time. I'm not really consistent with this, I know, but at least I'm doing it at least once a month. So, yeah, what's been up to, what's been happening? Quite a lot. I've been busy again this month. Um, we've had a really good month this month. All-time high again. Last month was good, this month was even better. I probably won't say how much it is, but it was just more. It was more than last time, and it's actually coming to the point where it's like I'm getting more and more confident as though I'm not gonna go to university, bro. Like, for example, the salary, if it's a monthly salary, this is more than like, well, this is around what you would get post grad at like a from like a really like from Oxford or Cambridge or like LSE. This is like finance or tech, like a post grad solid degree. Like it's actually insane how it's taken me like a few months to get to this stage, and so that kind of emboldens my logic to not go to university, because there's other ways of doing things, and the more and more I see just around me people doing similar different things like software companies, different types of agencies. It just brings me more and more confidence that like, bro, yeah, I'm just gonna figure it out somehow. There'll be a way, and oh, we'll figure it out. So yeah, so I'm still setting management, and I'm dialing on one of the offers. So I'm not leveraged yet, which is annoying, which is what I wanted to do. But I'm working on it, and so the growth operating. I'm learning the skills. I'm getting a lot better at the actual skill itself, in the sense that I've been learning more management skills, been learning more like SOP stuff. So I just need to actually outreach to get my client. That's pretty much what I need to do. But besides that, it's been a good month. I was on my boy's Boris. I was on his offer, which was insane. We had a really good month. We did about, well, to be fair, we have a deal that's meant to be closing right now, so we could get a PIF coming in. Who knows? But we're about 70k cash for the client for this month. Bear in mind the client's 18 as well, which is insane. Like, it's fucking crazy how this shit works. Like, I'm. I don't know if you heard that, but a bunch of books just fell. I don't know how, but they fell, and I'm gonna go fix it because Paul Hormozy's book. Oh man, look, fucking Hormozy's book fell. Yeah, I need to sort this out. Basically, in my room, I've got a bunch of books, but not enough space to put them in. So I have to sort it out. Might get like a shelf or some shit. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. So, with working with the client that Boris is working with him, we got this guy up to 70k cash. I think Rev probably almost near 100k. But I'm so confident we're gonna hit six figures next month. This guy's organic content is amazing, and yeah, he's a sick. It's crazy, bro. We're just making money. Where all of us are like 18, 19, and there's just so much fucking money just moving. It's weird when you think about it, but at the same time, it's like normal now. Like people just casually dropping like 6 just in an instant, or like crypto paying you or something like that. It's especially at these ages as well. Like, this kind of money is just this is just the online money space. These numbers are normalized. So, and even that, like 70k cash is not, technically speaking, a huge amount. Like, it's decent, don't get me wrong, but there are offers that are doing multiple six figures. So, there's room to grow. Shall we say? But yeah, that's been cool. Um, I was doing well on that offer. Been getting much better at closing and talking to people because I was dialing a lot of people, and I've been closing people on Daniel Bitten's offer as well. I had a PIF this like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I've taken like through 5 calls so far, and I've closed like 3 out of 5. So my close rate is like decent. It's just the way that it's set up is the lead quality is kind of fucked up. But um, yeah, we got PIF out of this lady. Bro, it was literally the easiest close. I had like a 10-15 minute conversation with her, and then bang, I just collected $1,000 out of her. Like, it's kind of crazy when you think about how this works. But it's just pretty logical. People want help, you solve their help, you solve their problem, and yeah, you take money for solving it. So yeah, that's been going well. By the way, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. It's currently the 31st as well, so I'm actually going to church with one of my friends for like a service. I'm not even sure what to expect about it, to be honest. I think it's like a modern church that he goes to, so we're gonna see what it's about. I'm pretty excited for it, as opposed to going clubbing or anything like that on the New Year's Eve. So definitely a way I would prefer to spend my New Year's, kind of in some kind of more reflective, more fulfilling place. And yeah, so that's gonna be cool. But yeah, 2025. Ooh, 2020. Just think about that for a second. How good 2025 sounds. Like as a year in itself. When think about this. When I don't know. Let's say I'm talking to my kids like 30 years from now. 30 years, probably like, yeah, 20 years from now, right? And I'm saying, well, not even 20 years. Anyway, let's say I'm talking about like, oh yeah, I remember back in 2025, I did this, I did that. But it just sounds like a perfect year. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's just the fact that it's 20 and then 25. I don't know. It's just a smooth, round looking year. So, big things to come. We've got a lot of goals to hit. Number one, we just want to make sure we're in a more leveraged vehicle to, improve like the cash flow that I'm getting at the moment. Because at the moment, my time is being expended quite a lot. So I want to, pivot to something that's going to bring me more leverage, and I know what that is. So we're going to try and, just leverage that and basically just stacking skills. That's pretty much all it is that I'm doing, is just stacking skills. I decided to start off with sales. I'm starting to get the hang of some of it. And now we're kind of bridging to other things as well, that will make me more valuable to the market, essentially. So those goals to be hit. I don't know. I don't really like talking about goals, so I'm not going to talk about them on here. Like, I don't like talking about goals, especially when I'm, it's next year's goals. But fuck. I have goals I want to hit that make me more leveraged. So obviously that means more income to come in as well. A couple of fitness goals as well. I don't even know. I did say I wanted to get my black belt, but I think I'm going to be out of the country quite a lot. So I don't know if it's going to be doable. But okay, essentially, so next month in January, I am going to Marbella for a month. I'm going with two other guys. One of them was like the setting mentor that I had. I'm just gonna go out there and work. We're staying in like an Airbnb in like the nice area, Puerto Banús, which is gonna be a good place to put myself in an environment where there's loads of successful people and better weather than it is here. Bro, it's so funny that it was like really foggy for the past 2 days. And I don't, this is one of the conspiracies that I just don't really believe that much, but people are thinking that they're like dropping chemicals or shit in the sky because it's been foggy for like 3 days straight. But I know that conspiracy I don't agree with. But yeah, it's just weird weather, at the moment. So it's going to be good to get out of the country. But then also as well, so Boris, I'm thinking of basically going to Dallas as well for a few months. Or I can only go for 3 months because it's America, but Dallas would be the next stage. I either stay in Marbella for longer or I go to Dallas. Dallas is like another, how to explain this, like an upcoming city from online money, new money, etc. like that. And Boris is going to be going out there, so I'll be able to just chill with him in an apartment there. It's just, I feel like if I was to go to America, I need to be in a better position, I need to have more leverage, as I was saying. Like at the moment, I think Marbella is good for me, good starting point. We're just going to see what happens, see how that is, and then some point in the year, I will be going, 100% will be going. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out. But the opportunities are crazy. They just keep opening and opening and opening. So, yep, there's that. Probably, I know I said I wanted to go to Bali or Thailand, but probably I'm going to go to that maybe in later half of 2025, like October time, just depending on how time is, because at the current rate, it's like I'm going to be out of the country quite a lot. And I need to decide if I want to do that or if I want to kind of keep some time still in the UK. So we're going to figure that out. But there's exciting things to come, of course. So we're just trying to figure stuff out. And yeah, biggest lessons for 2025 will be learned, I think, in that year. So much has already happened this year. I mean, it's crazy to think that I was doing my A-levels, I finished my A-levels about 6 months ago. And I was still in school about 8 months ago. It was all in the span of 1 year. Like, a lot has happened in 4 months. So let alone me continuing doing what I'm doing for a whole year, and that's obviously given that I'm not going to go to university, which I'm getting more and more confident that I won't be doing. So I mean, for example, the I got the interview for the degree apprenticeship I applied for JP Morgan, and that's I'm gonna have to be taking that whilst I'm in Marbella. So I'm not really preparing for it. Like I'm not really taking it seriously. So, and if I'm not really, really trying, I'm obviously not gonna do as well. So it's kind of pointless in that sense. But I'm just gonna do it. Who cares? Why not? And the issue is if I pass that stage, I then have to be in London for they have like an in-person interview in like Canary Wharf, and I know that the dates of that will be when I'm still in Marbella. So I'm gonna have to make a decision on do I fly back or I don't know. We'll figure it out. And there's fun in figuring stuff out. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, I don't. There's not really much to be revealed, to be honest. Stuff will just fold out. I have plans. I want to plan each quarter and stuff like that. But yeah, we just gotta figure stuff out and see what happens. But it's definitely been a good month, good rate. I'm kind of in a very awkward position though, with like transitioning into something that's more high leverage. Like who knows? January I might not make as much money I made this month, potentially, because I'm making that transition where it's gonna be like dropping the stuff that I'm doing. So I'm gonna be spending less time doing so. Well, it's weird. I'm gonna have to spend more time doing harder work to get a client, for example. But I'm not gonna see any like results, if that makes sense. Whereas if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll put in work, but I'll get money, if that makes sense. Like I'll be getting paid for the same stuff that I'm doing. Whereas by transitioning out of it, I'm probably gonna see a dryish period where I'm not gonna see much real, positive feedback. Like me actually getting money, for example. So that could be technically demotivating or demoralizing, whatever you want to call that, but it's just part of the process. I think it's just part of this awkward phase that I'm trying to move into. It depends. I mean, I could keep it alive on the side just to have an income, which I probably will do, but I'm going to try and leverage it. So I'm going to try and move to all of my offers being setting management, and maybe one of them we'll see if I can do closing on there. But point is, I'm kind of getting at the point where I know like I'm having good money coming in, but I want it to be more leveraged. I want to have more of my time free so that it's not like, pure just like setting. Because setting in general and dining in general is a low ROI task, generally speaking, in like online money space in terms of different skills and things you'd be doing. Like as an agency owner, you're employing people to do that. Like I am employed by other people to technically do that. So it's like I want it to be more of a managerial, operational kind of that kind of vibe, and that's why I want to kind of run up my own clients. So cool things to come there. What else have I got to talk about? My hair's growing a bit. It's slowly getting there. It's actually quite cool having to like shave my hair off because now I can just try out a bunch of different hairstyles and just fucking do whatever I want. But yeah, I don't even know when it's gonna grow back. I thought it was gonna grow back already by now. I thought my hair would be like at its normal length, but it's still not. It's like halfway, I'd say. So I'd probably say by like February, March, it'll be back to what it was normally. But we'll see. I haven't got a single haircut as well. Single haircut since then. So yeah. What else? Fitness wise, I mean, to be honest, I didn't really go to the gym for like the past week and a half. Kind of Christmas and just busy in general. But that was okay. I had a horrible gym session yesterday. It was like the first one in like a week and a half, and I just didn't eat any food, and it was horrible. It's a horrible, horrible session, but still did it, so that's all good. But yeah, I think things are. I just need to. It's gonna be a fun and awkward time, but yeah, exciting things. A lot of exciting things to happen, and so we just gotta wait and see what happens and figure shit out, I guess. So yeah. I'm also thinking of maybe making another channel, keeping this one to personal stuff, or just me ranting like this, and then I might make another channel for biz-related stuff, like talking pure business, making business videos related to what I do, and so helping me sign a client and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, big things to come, big things to achieve. 2025 should be one of the best years, if not the best year of my life. This year was kind of like. I could feel like the latter half of this year, like the start of my gap year, was like the build up to it, and now I feel like things are really hopefully going to open up. As I feel like I'm on the right track at the moment. So, yeah, it wouldn't be entrepreneurship if I didn't know where I was going, and that's kind of what's happening at the moment. Like I'm trying to just figure stuff out, trying to transition, trying to move out, trying to just keep getting better. So if I had a path laid out in front of me, then this would be easy, and that's not what we're trying to do here, and that's not how you get the good things in life. So we're gonna figure shit out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I need to get back to working at the moment. I've got a couple people to hit up, and yeah, I was expecting maybe we get a close mid call, but I think this guy's wait. Okay, watch how I'm gonna get the close as soon as the call ends. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I got how many calls do I have left today? This is really random, but this would be cool because if 3 sales calls close today, I could hit an even bigger number, which would be crazy. So, because 3 piffs would be like $1,000, so that would be crazy if we had like a multi near that kind of day. But yeah, I think that's everything. So we're gonna try and improve the content game when we're in Marbella, because like, come on now, like if I'm not doing better content when I'm not in Marbella, then that's a bit of an L, because I have so much to just film and stuff like that. So I will film a day in the life. I know I was meant to do one here, but I'll do a day in the life in Marbella, and we'll see what that's like. But yeah, that's all from me. Enough yapping, enough rambling from me. So I'll see you guys in a bit.